La 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 la. La 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 la. Get around singing songs till the night turns into day. Used to sing about mountains, but the mountains washed away. Now I'm singing all my songs to the girl who won my heart. She is only 15 years old and it's a real fine way to start.
Yeah, good. Good morning. That. It's right. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can roll your own way. Yeah. Anyway, the the champ is here. That's right. Your 2025 YouTube's Got Talent champion is here. So, yep, got a fresh shave, haircut. Yep, yep, that's right, Biggs. I did. All right. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yes, you might know. Uncle Lou. Still out of town. In Las Vegas. So, yeah, I think he's supposed to be flying home uh, today. So yeah, either today or tomorrow. But anyway, so let's see who's in the chat this morning. We got Nick DTV, Biggs Mikes, Hoghead, Meaty Okra, Roll Tide, Stingray, Atypical Gump, Vandy Dandy, let's see, uh, Droid123, and Andrew Creel. Uh, yes, welcome to the show, everyone. Uh, let's see, I gotta get the StreamYard link. Copy, paste. Okay, there's the StreamYard link. So, yep, looking sharp. Yeah, thanks, Stingray. Let's see. Yeah, you can roll your own way. Yep. Lindsey Buckingham is one of the most underrated guitar players. Yeah, facts. All right, so StreamYard is open. If anybody wants to join. Yes, so we got my dad home from the hospital. Yeah, we brought him home yesterday. So yeah, I'm happy to have him home. So yeah, is Dan dating TK yet? No. It has still been left unresolved. I think that TK did agree to to a date well, not really a date, but yeah, but now yeah, Dan is not sure if he wants to drive all the way down to Florida. So Georgia's a 7.5 point favorite over Tennessee week 3. It'll jump to 14 when Syracuse beats Tennessee. Bet Georgia before then. Yeah. Yes, 7.5 point favorite. Yeah, we're definitely covering that. Yeah, she went on a date with you. Was it a date though? Yeah, yeah. TK said that it was not a date date. Y'all just hung out. That's what TK said. But a date. I could have made a date if I wanted to. Yeah, TK said that she didn't want that she doesn't want to date a guy who's young enough to be her son. So Dan is mature beyond his years. I mean, I want to see he's what he's like 29. So is Dan dating TK now? No, not not yet. Yeah, we all want to know. What is the spread? Yeah, no, I haven't got the game yet, Nick. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do know it's out, and I am going to get it. You see, minus 13 and a half. It's really fun. They fixed a lot of the dumb stuff, and the aesthetics are really good. Okay, that's good. And I'm glad that they made some improvements instead of it just being the same game with different rosters. Yeah, I'm glad they actually made some improvements. Yeah, 13 and a half. That's way too high. Tennessee's quarterback led the nation in in interceptions at App State. Is that true? Yeah, no, it's not Christine. Yeah, Christina Aguilera. No, it's Joey Aguilar. Yep, that's right. A Baylor man. Yep, 44 days until we wake up to the first college game day show. That guy will never play it down at that guy will never play a down at Tennessee that is meaningful. They just signed him as emergency backup, so they would have three scholarship quarterbacks. Okay, okay, Hoghead. Then who is Tennessee's starting quarterback then? If it's not Joey Aguilar, then who? Yeah, Jack Merkdinger. Okay, yeah. It'll be Jack Merkdinger. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Aguilar last year threw 14 interceptions. Now I don't know if that was the most in college football last year, or like the most in FBS, but I mean it was up there. Okay, let's see. Select an individual. Select an individual statistic. Let's see. Purpose. Percentage. Policies. Okay, here we go. Total interceptions. This list is not complete. So this list is not complete. I don't know what's going on with this list. Yeah, I'm looking on the NCAA stats page, but yeah, this is weird. I guess I'll have to show y'all what I mean. Here's the display. Yeah, see, so if you look right there, it says, yeah, I'm looking hold on. Yeah, total interceptions. It says that the leader in interceptions was oh wait, never mind. This is not for quarterbacks. This is for defensive backs. Oh, okay. I see what the problem is. This is for defensive players getting interceptions, not quarterbacks throwing interceptions. Oh, okay. That's the problem. I'm looking under the individual statistics. They don't show in they don't show interceptions by quarterback. Well that's stupid. Well that's stupid that they don't have interceptions thrown by quarterbacks on here. Yeah, that's dumb. No, that's stupid. I was trying to verify uh, Vandy Dandy's claim that Joey Aguilar led college football in interceptions. I know we had 14, but I'm trying to verify that that's the most, but all right. All right. All right. Kyle McCord through 12 interceptions. I guess we'll see if okay, yeah, Kevin Jennings threw. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, Jordan McLeod at Texas State threw 13. Here we go. Fernando Mendoza at Cal. Oh wait, never mind. Yeah. There's Joey Aguilar, 14. Let's see. I guess we'll see if we can find another 14. There's a 13. Yeah, it looks like uh, like like Vandy Dandy it is correct. All right, so it would appear that Vandy Dandy is correct. Yeah, don't question my authority. Okay, bye, Hoghead. He said, shit, I gotta go, man. My internet is acting stupid. Yeah, so our Hoghead thinks that that Jack Me Off Merkdinger is gonna be Tennessee's starting quarterback. Yet somehow people think Tennessee will win 8 or 9 games this year, including Lou. They'd be lucky to go 7-5. Yeah, I had them at 8-4. So yeah, they might go 7-5. I mean, if they go 7-5, I'll only be off by one. So which I can live with that. They're going to start Merklinger. He's a red shirt freshman. Yeah. So yeah. So also yeah. Prayers for Texas and all those all the flood victims. All their families. Yeah, it's just horrible. Yeah. What happened in Texas with all the floods. But you're right. Yeah, yeah, Merklinger. Yeah, I had never even heard of uh, um, Merklinger coming out of high school. I mean, I guess because I don't really pay attention to recruiting, so yeah, yes, yes, but yeah. They're gonna start G5, Joey. Yeah, Hoghead said emergency backup. Right, their only other quarterback is a true freshman. Yep. All right. StreamYard is open. If anybody wants to join, join. Okay, so let's see what else. What else is going on? Any um college football news? Not really. It's it, it it's July. I mean, of course there's no college football news. So I guess so I guess we'll read some of the news since there's no. We know about the artificial dye bans. New FDA ban targets 5 McDonald's menu items for artificial dyes. Yes, we got RFK Jr. Finally going after those artificial dyes and artificial flavors. Let's see, anything good? Yes. So what happened in were they given warnings in Texas? Yeah, they they were warned. Some people either just ignored the warnings or they were asleep. Uh, it's the alert fatigue. It's real when they send out all these weather alerts and then nothing happens. It gets to be the bo- the boy who cried flood or the boy who cried tornado. But then sometimes it ends up being real. So let's see. Yep. So we got the war on on cereal. Yeah, yeah. Good thing that I don't that I don't eat that I don't really eat cereal anymore. So of course we had the Russian dr- drone attack on Ukraine. Yeah, what about the what about the drone attack on Ukraine? Yeah, but yeah, there's not much going on. The Trump responds to Iran's official assassination threat. Yes, there is a threat. Yeah, Chick-fil-A menu items at risk under FDA's artificial dye crackdown. Okay. I ain't worried. I mean, it's about time, right? So yeah, if it's banned if it's banned in Europe, then it needs to be banned here as well. Uh, hmm. Yeah. Good morning, Scott. Yeah. Good morning, Millis. Yeah, I got the StreamYard open. Yeah. Why don't y'all yeah go ahead and join. Yeah, click that link. Yeah, things are really slow right now. So there's Millis. Yeah, good morning,
Big
Millis.
morning, sir. How you doing?
Good.
Happy Thursday.
Yeah, happy Thursday.
I'm sitting here at a truck shop, waiting to get my truck serviced where they change the oil and stuff and grease it.
Oh, okay.
And that's so I had a few minutes to catch up and come on and say hi.
Yeah, hi. Yeah.
Yep. How you been this week, buddy?
Good.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
How's how's the weather down there where you're at? Did you guys get a bunch of storms last night?
Yeah. Last night, yeah, we got a big storm. Last
Yeah,
night,
we
it
we got
sounded like, yeah, it sounded like like World War III outside. Yeah.
did yeah, yeah because they came through here last night pretty late, and normally I don't hear a lot of storms, in my house, but last night, man, it was loud. It woke me up, and uh, it was more intense than usual. So I woke up about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I just watched some YouTube videos, and caught up with Pigskin Feet and Rec Talk, and then I left my house about 7 o'clock and came over here. Yep.
Yeah,
Can you
Nick
hear me
D's.
okay?
Yeah, you're okay. Yeah, Nick D says just watch a Rich Rod interview where he said if West Virginia wins a big game, he will burn a couch himself. Yeah, yeah, that's what those West Virginia fans do. Yeah, they burn a couch if they win a game. So
Yeah. So we're what, less than a month to week one, right? Is that
yeah,
right?
about yeah about yeah about yeah about a month and a half. Yeah,
Oh, it's over a month then. Yeah. I know
yeah, a
it's
little a
the
little
last
over a month. Yeah.
last week in August, correct?
Yeah, I think it's the 23rd. I think we got the first game
Yeah.
on August 23rd. We got Iowa State versus Kansas State. Yeah, yeah, in Ireland. So
So are they doing a week zero this year?
yeah, they are. Yeah,
What will be the best? Is there more than one game on week zero? What will be the best
yeah,
game you
yeah.
think
The
to watch?
big the big game is the Iowa State and Kansas State in Ireland.
Yeah. Have you made a prediction for that game yet?
Uh, yeah. I had Kansas State. Yeah,
You picked K State.
yeah.
Are they the home team in that?
Um, yeah. Well, not really, but yeah. I mean, is there really a
Oh,
home
so it's
team if you're playing in another country? I mean,
wait. I missed the part where you said it was in Ireland. My bad. That's on me.
yeah, it is. Yeah,
Sorry, I missed that part. Well, did you pick a score?
no, no. I don't usually do scores, but
Well, I'm getting a phone call. I gotta go.
okay. All right. See you, Millis. Yeah. Thank you for joining us, Millis. Yeah. So what about you, Nick? You want to come on up? Yeah, join the stream yard. Yeah, Google AI might be sentient. Come on, come on, man. Nah. Yeah. There's no way. We haven't made made a sentient AI yet. Yeah, I'm calling bullshit. Google's AI may be sentient. Yeah, Donald Trump's remarks about Putin leave Russian state TV stunned. Okay, there's Nick. Yeah, good morning, Nick.
What's up, Vic?
Yeah, yeah, how you been?
Been alright. Just hanging out, just chilling.
Yep, been being chilling. Yep.
You said what about what is it? Donald Trump? I
Yeah,
heard
yeah,
that he's
and
sending weapons to Ukraine again or something.
yeah, yeah. It's supposed to be. Yeah.
Yeah. He's basically Biden 2.0 at this point. you know.
I guess I'd rather be supporting Ukraine than Russia. So
Yeah, no, no. I mean, like I've never been like against like helping Ukraine out. I know it sounds dumb, but like, you know, I don't not that I think that we should be sending them weapons or anything, but I do believe that, you know, if anybody like if you had to pick who would win that war, I'd rather see Ukraine win it than Russia. You know,
yep,
that's kind of my philosophy on it. So like in this case, I sort of like in this case I actually am surprised, and I actually sort of agree with Trump on this, um, because for a while and this like he people got a lot of shit for it, but like he seemed to be like that, and people said it all the time, but he was like that Putin puppet type thing,
oh yeah,
and he's kind of proved that wrong, to be honest with you. He's
yeah, that's
kind of
right.
was like,
He's been talking a lot of shit about
yeah,
Putin lately. Yeah,
yeah. So I mean, like that's to me, like it's good to see that he's sort of not letting him get away with everything.
yeah,
If that makes
yeah. Me
sense.
too. Yeah, me too. Yeah,
Now, a lot of the Trump supporters, they're mad at him though because like he basically, came into office like, basically with the isolationist type thing, and now that he's not doing that, they're kind of mad at him and shit. But you can hear me all right?
yeah, yeah. You
Yeah.
good? Yeah,
Sometimes because I'm on my phone, sometimes it sounds bad.
yeah, yeah. It's all right. Yeah,
Mm,
yeah, yeah. So you've been having a good summer.
yeah. Nah, I just been just hanging out and like going to the beach and going to we have like a couple of springs around here. It's so beautiful. Um, it's clear blue water.
Cool.
Like you can go snorkeling and stuff in it. It's so awesome.
Yeah, yeah. So how far away do you live from the beach?
So I'm like 30 minutes, about 30 minutes away. So like I'm about 30 minutes from Daytona, and about 40 minutes to New Smyrna Beach. And I usually go to New Smyrna more. Daytona is just like it's a little bit busier and kind of, you've been to Daytona, haven't you?
Uh, yeah, I think so. Or I think I've driven through there. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's just kind of I don't know. It's a little shitty, but
yeah,
New Smyrna is really nice.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Usually when the beach gets crowded, it's kind of
Yeah.
not
It's
good. Yeah,
lame. Well, and I like the beaches here. Like you can drive on the beach, so it kind of it if you got a bunch of stuff you're carrying, and like for you, it would help you out a lot too. With your cart, not having to, because I'm sure that's annoying having to, take all your stuff out, and you're not even guaranteed if you're going to be able to ride on the beach like with your
yeah,
thing.
yep,
So yeah, and like doing fishing and stuff, I'll just pull my car right up on the beach. It's all right there.
yep,
Hey, buddy. Oh shit! You hear my cat?
yep, yep,
Yeah, Oh man. So you've been paying attention to like what is it? The media days? Is the Big 12
Yeah,
the only
yeah,
one that's
media
on?
days. Yeah, I think the SEC is next week. Yeah,
Yeah. Uh, yeah, I was watching Rich Friday. He's funny. He was like, they asked him about burning couches, and he was like, I think there's an ordinance in Morgantown that says it's illegal, but shit, if I win a big game, I'm burning the couch my damn self. I pay
yeah,
that fine beforehand.
yeah. Have you ever burned a couch?
I have once, but like not in like a celebratory thing. It was just like had an old couch and we were like, let's burn it.
Okay, so you didn't burn it after a game.
No, it wasn't like a celebratory thing. We just did it for the hell of it. We had a bonfire.
Yeah, so you pour gasoline on it and then light it.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah,
Or if you
yeah,
already have like a fire going, you just kind of throw it into the fire,
yeah.
you know.
Or I guess you can throw some s- some whiskey on it and
Yeah, you can
light
do
that,
that.
and
That's some
whiskey or
moonshine.
bourbon and or moonshine and light that. Yeah,
Yeah. No, we used to like anytime like we had an appliance that like broke, like I remember we had a TV and it broke, so my dad we took it out out on the yard with the shotgun and we just started shooting the shit. Like we used to
well,
do that every time something would break. That's like what we would do is just go out there and just shoot it and beat it with bats, you know.
yeah, yeah. That's fun. Yeah.
Oh man. How do I see the comments on here?
Oh, you can't. Yes, like yeah, I've got yeah, I'm doing it on OBS,
Oh,
like Lou and Pete. So
yeah, so I
yeah, so you
can't look at
can't
the
see
comments and
the
shit.
yeah. Cause I started using the OBS. So yeah,
How's that been? I mean, I heard you was having some problems with
I,
it for a while.
yeah. No, we good now. Yeah, no one has. And since I started doing OBS, no one has tried to
P-bomb
P-bomb
you.
me. So.
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
fuck a
I
watermelon.
don't know if you were. Yeah. Were you here for that?
Yeah, I remember the dude trying to. I didn't like. I I wasn't looking at my phone when it happened, so I didn't. Fortunately, I didn't see. I didn't see it, but I heard y'all talking about it.
Yeah.
Goodness
Oh yeah. Good
gracious,
morning, Goose.
that's funny. Fucking a watermelon.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I've been playing the new college football game. It's so much fun. Oh, and you can play as high school, like you so like the Road to Glory. It's like it's they brought back high school and stuff, but like the cool thing is you can do team builder and like you can like import your original like high school and like put it in the game. So like I'm playing as my old high school and shit. It's actually cool as fuck.
Well, yeah. So I guess for the Road to Glory in 25, they only had college,
Yeah, they
but
only
now
had
they got
college.
now you can start out in high school like on the old NCAA 14. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can like import your own team. So like I'm playing as Queen Anne's County, which is my old high school I went to. So that's kind of cool. What high school did you go to?
I went to Oglethorpe County High School. Yeah.
Uh, my buddy that he's my roommate and he's from Augusta or whatnot, which I think is cool.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's right next to Athens. Yeah,
Yeah. So like
yeah,
you're like that's like the city you're closest to is like
yeah,
Athens.
yeah. I live about 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 30 minutes away from UGA campus. So
Oh, sick. Yeah.
yeah,
Your
good
mom
morning.
works there, doesn't she?
Yeah, yeah, she does. Yeah, good morning, Yoda and Sven. I'll go ahead and drop the StreamYard link. I'm
Doesn't
sure
she
that
work for the athletic department?
no, no, she's in academic advisor.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, so she advises is the pre-dental and pre optometry. So
Hmm. That's cool.
there's
Has she
Yoda.
has she
Yeah,
always done that?
yeah. Good morning, Yoda.
What's going
No,
on, Vic? What's
she
going
used to
on, Nick?
be she used to be a high school teacher, but
Oh, sick. Yeah, that's what I want to be.
so
I
yeah,
really want.
so Yoda. So I guess you were there on Friday when I told y'all about my dad being in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, we got him home now. So
Good, 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 good. Yeah, and like I said, Vic, you didn't have to share that. All you had to do was say my dad's not feeling well, and that was it.
right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Because I know didn't he have like some? Wasn't it like back problems or it was something like that? He was telling me. I
No,
think it was in Panama.
that was
That's Nate.
That was Nate who had the back
No, no, no.
problems.
This was like 2 years ago. I think I was talking to
Oh,
him about. Yeah, he had some problems even in Panama City. He was talking
No, that
about. I
was
forgot.
his and his shoulder. Yeah, he had his
Oh,
shoulder
okay.
replaced. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. He's a trooper. I tell you what,
yep.
yep, yep,
he's a trooper.
yep,
Yes, he is.
Yeah, Vic's dad's really cool.
yep.
But,
So, Vic, when did y'all move from Oglethorpe County to Athens?
No, no, we still live in Oglethorpe County.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we still
Your
live
mom
there.
just
Yeah.
your mom just was teaching in Athens
Yeah.
at the college.
Right. Yeah.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, okay. I was
Right.
like,
Well,
I think you talked
she's
about
not
she was at
Yeah.
UGA. So okay.
No. Yeah. She's not teaching. She's an advisor.
Oh, she's an advisor. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
advisor for the students. So.
Okay, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I know you were talking about Georgia. I was like, how did, okay. So you still live in
yeah.
Oglethorpe County. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm very familiar with Oglethorpe County. Yep.
So how far are you from uh shit, what's his name? God damn it. Raj. How far are you
You mean
from
Raj?
Raj?
Yeah, about 15 minutes. Not really. Now it's more like about 45 minutes
Oh yeah. I
or
got you.
50 minutes. Yeah.
Where does Raj live?
It's less than
Bogart.
an
He lives in
hour.
Bogart.
Yeah.
Beauregard is
Yeah.
45 minutes from. Yeah, yes it is. Yes it
Yeah.
is. I know.
45 minutes.
Bogart State.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is.
Bogart
Yeah.
State. Yep. I know.
It is. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bogart State. Wine draw. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Off of 316. Yeah.
Yep.
I haven't heard from him in a while. I hope he's doing okay. I
See,
think
Vic, this was well before your time, but there used to didn't be a 316. When I started at UGA, there was no 316.
Wow.
Yoda, so you graduated from UGA?
I sure did in 2000.
That's awesome, man. That's sick.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I want to tease Rec Talk because when I was applying for colleges, I got into Morehouse, Georgia Tech, Oglethorpe University, and the University of Georgia.
Wow.
And he went to the UGA.
Well, my first choice was Morehouse. My first choice, I wanted to go to Morehouse. And Morehouse sent me a bill and said it was going to cost me, and this was back in 1993, $16,000 a year.
Woo!
Sorry, no,
True.
$16,000 to submit a quarter. Sorry,
Yeah.
that,
Wow. Wow.
yeah, Morehouse
Wow.
is very expensive,
Wow.
and so I said I'm not paying that.
I
Uh,
uh I
Go
go to
ahead.
Stetson, and it's like with the tuition, and I have financial aid, and I also get some scholarships, and that's about like it's probably about the same price, 15K. um so like if I'm paying that now, that
Right,
shows
you
you.
you got to go back to 1993 for me.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly. That's wild.
right. So
uh,
UGA, all in all, by the time I graduated, cost me about 15 grand for my whole college stay. Yeah,
yeah,
UGA was inexpensive.
and it's a good college there, I've heard. Like,
Yes, yes, very good
it's a
college.
really good college.
Yeah.
People like a lot of the state schools, it's easy to get in, but like UGA, like it's really hard to get in.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool.
Yep.
What's their like? I know it's a obviously a university, so it has like everything, but like, what's their main like what do people go there for mainly? Uh,
I, because I got my computer science degree from there.
Yeah.
I don't. Mm, mm,
Yeah,
I
I
don't.
guess they're known for their vet school.
They
Vet
are known for
school.
their vet school, but again, it's so many majors. They're
Yeah.
not like Georgia Tech is engineering, of course, but I don't think Georgia has a specific thing.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Shit, computer science. That must have been something to get into back then, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it,
Yep.
it was. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
Yep.
Yeah.
My mom, I think my mom she was going to do computer science, but she ended up going a different approach or whatnot. But yeah.
That was back when the internet was first, starting to
Correct.
Hmm.
get big.
That is
So
correct.
Yeah.
Those are facts.
Actually, I think my mom, I think she went to college in the 80s or so, and it was like at the time she was like, "Why would I need a computer science degree?" She was like, "This is stupid."
well, because computers were the future. So
Yeah, but
Right, but
back
everybody didn't
back
see
then,
that, Vic.
that was
Everybody
like
didn't know that at the
before.
time.
for people who were smart enough to seize the future.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Yep.
She became a doctor, so I think she did all right for herself. But
Yes, she did.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
but still, you know.
You said, where did your mom go to school?
She actually, so she went to Trinity College, which is a college up in Connecticut, I believe.
Uh huh.
But she went there, but then she took her residency at West Virginia at Morgantown.
Okay.
So she was there and like pretty much like her internship was at the hospital, and then my dad was take going to school there as well, um, whatnot. So that's
Gotcha.
they met like years before that, but my mom helped him like get his college and stuff. So they
Okay.
were basically both going to school there.
Nice.
So
Nice.
and I was born. I can say I was born right across the street from the West Virginia Stadium, right in
Okay.
that hospital.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. So I'm literally a mountaineer since birth.
Okay.
Wow. Nice. You were born. You were born at the West Virginia Hospital. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not a two teamer like Nate.
Nope. Nope.
Uh,
Yeah.
Now,
so
now, Nick, we got the $1 million question. What advice are you giving to Jared for going out with TK?
oh man. um,
And this is
uh,
for Uncle Lou. Uncle Lou said, "Hey, gotta find out. Gotta find out." I'm taking up for yes. What is your advice to Jared? Jared. I got to
my
make sure I
advice
put
to
the
Jarrett.
T's.
Jarrett. Shoot. I mean, it depends what he wants to achieve out of it. I have a feeling like we had different goals in mind, but uh,
what did you achieve?
I was just trying to hang out and like smoke some
And
weed and you
Okay.
know,
and you did that. Okay.
and I did that. But uh, I have a feeling he might want to go a little further. But yeah, I would just say like, you know, like I don't know. You just it's like it's not hard to like win a girl over. I mean, you just gotta play it right.
It's
You
not
well,
know.
hard to win. It's not hard
he wasn't. It's
to
not hard for some people,
yeah.
but Jared's not doing too well in
Yeah,
this
Ah,
situation.
it's not
look,
hard to win a
nah.
girl over, even one who's old enough to be your mom.
Yes. I mean, look, you gotta. So it's easy. So it's easy for people to say no. It's easy for people to say no when like they're not in face to face, like when they're not face to face with each other. So like it's easy for somebody to text and be like, if they've never met somebody, to deny them or whatnot. So like, but once you know somebody and once you actually meet them and you're face to face in the heat of the moment, it's harder for them to be like, oh no, you know what I'm saying? So I think
Very
part of
true.
it, I think he's got to at least meet her.
Okay.
Come to this damn Slob Olympics or something. Like, we have events all the time. I mean, come hang out for a little bit. You know, and meet her, and once she sees Jared, and she's like, wow, he's a responsible, good-looking young man, and then and then
Yeah,
then you play his part.
yeah,
Or you can't
yeah,
just shoot
yeah.
your shot from space. You know what I'm saying?
Or he's shooting his shot from North Carolina, but
Yeah.
he's shooting his
I
shot
mean,
from from
I
three
live right down
states
the road.
away.
I
So
live
Right.
right down the road. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, he said that he wasn't sure if he wanted to drive all the way down.
well, you gotta be willing.
Right.
You
If he's
gotta be
shooting his
willing.
shot, then why would he even? That's terrible. Nick, you
Yeah.
gave great advice, but now I'm gonna get on Jared. Jared, why
Yeah.
would you shoot your shot if you're not willing to do? Then what was the point?
That's what I'm saying.
Right. What's
You
the
know?
point if you're not? Right.
Yeah, so he's saying that maybe Jarrett wasn't being genuine.
Hey, I don't know if
Right.
he was being
Right.
genuine. I
Right.
don't know. You know?
Right. If you're shooting your shot, then you got. If you're the one shooting the shot, you got to be will. Right. What?
Yeah, and I think
I mean,
that Jarrett might be more disingenuous than Colby. Yeah.
there's
Okay.
plenty
Now
there
Kobe was
there
found not to
if
be disingenuous. He was
there's
ruled in court. He
plenty
wasn't
Right, right,
disingenuous.
and then but then when we had the wedding, we were told that there could be TVs set up so we could watch the playoffs, but
that's wild.
But he didn't go back to trial for that bit. So he was not.
yeah, yeah,
He
you're
didn't have
right.
to go back to trial
We
for
didn't
that.
have a retrial.
Right. Now that he probably would have been found guilty of.
Now, see, my thing is like with Jared, he lives in North Carolina. I'm sure he can throw a rock and find a woman like TK in North Carolina. Especially I don't know if he lives
Facts.
near Asheville, but if he lives near Asheville, you can certainly throw a rock and find a TK. You know, like, and that's not a bad. I'm not like saying anything. That's
No,
not
it's
like
fine. It's
bad or
fine. No, no,
negative,
what you're saying is right.
but
If you were
you
like
know,
an older woman, you could just right. You
yeah,
don't have to.
an
Right,
older woman, hippie woman that likes to smoke weed. You throw a
Uh-huh.
rock and find that in Nashville. You know,
right. And you giving them great advice. So yes,
I
Jared, we,
Yeah.
know.
we need yes, we
Yeah.
need Jared. Yeah, we need Jared to take this good advice. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no, let's see. Let's see. I think he's just longing for an older woman to tuck him in at night.
That's funny. Oh, that is funny.
So that's my advice. It's
Vic,
easy.
are
It's
y'all coming
harder.
to?
It's
Are
harder to
y'all
say
coming
no in
to
person.
Atlanta for any of the Brave stuff? Not Brave stuff. I
um,
mean, All Star Weekend.
no.
Okay.
No, I don't think so. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Ciota, so you know if are you planning on going to the Slav Olympics next
I do
year
plan
or
on going. Yes.
Let's
Yes.
go, baby. Let's go,
Yes.
Yoda.
yeah.
Yes. The answer is
That'd be
yes.
awesome.
Yes.
Ooh,
Nashville.
yeah.
Yes. Because I've only been to I've been to Nashville one time, and I liked it. So yes, I do plan on coming.
Fuck
Nashville is
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, dude. How
Yes.
long you been watching like the whole group, the channel wise?
I think I started. Shit. It ain't been that long.
Yeah,
Um.
maybe a couple years ago, maybe like 2023 maybe.
Yes, Vic, you're right on
Okay.
it. 2023. Yeah, I was late to the party. Yep.
Yeah. All
Yep.
right.
Because
Yeah. So
somebody had
you're
sent me.
not
No,
far. You're not
actually,
one of these people that just haven't been showing up to the slobs. Like you're new guy,
right.
so that's all right.
What happened is, again, I'm a Georgia fan, so
Yes, sir.
I was watching one game, and then somebody sent me Lou's thing, and I was like, oh, this man's
Yeah.
crazy. I like this. He's a
Yeah.
crazy dog fan, and that's how I got involved.
That's
Yep.
funny. I've been putting like I said, my roommate's from Augusta, but he never knew about Uncle Lou. So I've been putting him on to Uncle Lou, and
Right.
he's just like, it's so funny because he gets all like, at least the local connections and stuff like that. And it's so funny. Like, you know, he just, he's like, damn, man, I love Uncle Lou.
Yes.
He's not a Georgia fan. He's actually a Texas fan randomly, uh,
Okay.
but yeah, no, it's just funny. Like he loves. I should put him on Uncle Lou, and he loves him.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. It's hard not to like Uncle Lou. He's just crazy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. He's a big college football fan, so he
Yes.
gets all the references and shit like that. You know.
Yep.
See, I like that. Like the whole, like just trolling other fan bases and like just making it like funny, like making college football funny. It's just it adds a whole nother level to it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I enjoy that. It's so funny to make fun of it, other fan bases and shit.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah.
That is true. That is true.
There was this one clip. My favorite clip of Uncle Lou was it was a live show and like some Texas A&M fan called up with the whole like Gunnar Stockton, where's he going to transfer to? This and that, like, and first off, Lou was like, well, I don't know, transfer to in 2026. Maybe ask Ballard about that. Ballard knows. And then he went on his little spiel and basically he was like, "Look, I came out of the wound yelling, I don't need no fucking practice." He said,
Yeah.
"Get on, get down on your feet and give me push-ups, Mister Cadet."
Yeah.
That was so. I've been trying to find that on YouTube for the past like week or two. I haven't been able to find it, but that's my favorite. Um, It was on like some random live show, I think in like 2022 or something.
Yeah.
Get on your knees, cadet. Shit is hilarious.
That is funny. That is funny. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
I came out of the womb yelling, I don't need no fucking practice.
Oh boy.
Oh man, he's a legend. I went to a Miami Marlins game. What was it? Saturday, I think. It was pretty fun.
Cool.
They have like an indoor baseball stadium. It's really cool.
Are you near Miami?
No, so I'm like 3 hours away actually, 3 to 4
Okay.
hours away. I have a buddy that he lives in Boca.
Boca Raton, got you.
Yeah, so I went and visited him, and like we just kind of hung out around. He's like about 45 minutes from Miami, so you know.
Yep. I'm very familiar with my dad's family's from Fort Lauderdale.
Really? Okay,
Yep.
so that's right there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I haven't been never been that far south in Florida, so
Oh wow. Okay.
it was interesting. Yeah.
Yep. And my dad's family's from Fort Lauderdale. My mom is from Birmingham. So growing
Wow.
up, we had an Alabama and Miami household.
Mm,
And I went to Georgia.
that's tough.
Yep.
That's tough.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
I will
tough.
say the real Miami fans, not I'm not talking about like the internet Miami fans, but like the real Miami fans that are just happen to be that live here and they happen to be Miami fans. They're way less obnoxious like than you would think. Like they're just like, yeah, we like Miami and Miami might suck, but we like them.
Well, I mean,
And
we got real Miami fans, on YouTube. We got
yeah.
Slim. We got
Yeah, yeah, see.
Coach Coop and
Yeah.
T2Y.
Like most of the Miami fans are kind of like Slim. Um, where they're objective. They're just like, yeah, we might not be great here and there, but I think we'll be pretty decent. They're not like these Disney fans. And yeah, I just think that like Miami fans in general have just gotten such a bad rap of because how they act on the internet.
Yeah. Because people Alonzo. Right.
Alonzo,
Yeah.
Alonzo. What about the guy? Who the hell is Pinecone?
Yeah. Yeah. There's and there's also I think that his name was Great Grady. Yeah.
Who's the nuts and honey? Who's that
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah. I don't know who that was, but
Georgia fans don't know how to recruit. Guess who?
Nuts and
What
honey.
you got in the transfer protocol?
Nuts and honey. I thought you were doing the In Living Color skit. Nuts and
Mhm.
honey.
My name is Wanda. We have a beautiful movie by a guy named Eddie Murphy. Sugar.
Damon Wayans and Jamie Foxx.
Mm-hmm. Hated it.
Mm-mm.
Hated it.
Good stuff.
Living color.
Yes.
That's funny because like I know that's like way past my time, but like I grew up like my dad always had that, so like I grew up watching that shit, like
Mm-hmm.
Homie the Clown.
Yep.
Yeah,
Damon
Homie
Wayans.
don't
Yep.
play that. You know, I don't think so. Homie don't play that.
Yep. Mr. Damon Wayans. Yes. Good stuff.
He
Good
said,
stuff.
it was like that takes us to the letter D. D is for your dumbass daddy. This is for you. and this is for your dumbass daddy.
Mm. Oh boy. Oh boy. Mm, mm, mm. All right, fellas, I got to run. I got to take a phone call. It's been
All
enjoyable
right,
as
brother.
always.
All right. All right.
All
See
right.
you,
Catch you
Yoda.
later.
All right.
Damn. The stuff
Yeah,
that's going on in Texas is crazy.
yeah. It's so sad. Yeah,
It was like
what's
100
happening?
something people
Yeah,
that
I think
died.
they're like 100 and something. Yeah, that died, and still, like close to 200
Yeah.
that are still missing.
And that generally means they're probably dead,
Yeah,
sadly. You know, it when it floods, I mean, like, they don't get much water. So when it floods, I mean, there's nowhere for that water to
yeah.
go. It just floats.
It was like 25 feet in an hour. Yeah,
That's insane. I couldn't imagine.
yeah. That's why
Like,
they call it a flash flood. Yeah,
yeah. I'm literally watching. They have it on the TV. I'm literally watching this fucking house. A whole entire house was floating down the water. I mean, like, they say don't go out. Obviously when it's like that, and don't go into running water like that. But like, at some point, when your whole entire house is floating away,
yeah,
there's not much you can do. You know.
yeah.
So it's crazy. Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, so Nick, so I was wondering if I'm doing the series of preview and prediction videos.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, and how I did like Michigan with Nate, and I did like Alabama with Ballard, and like Mississippi State with Finn. So I was wondering if you wanted to come on and do West Virginia with me.
Yeah. No, I'll be down. Yeah. When is when are you trying to do it?
Uh, well, I don't know. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put my my phone number in the private chat.
I bet.
All right,
Yeah,
yeah, I
West
can see
Virginia.
that, and you can text me, say, hey,
All right.
this is Nick, and yeah, and then we'll talk about when we can do that. I'm pretty
Yeah.
much open for any day. So
Is this a shit show number?
no,
Good morning, Nick.
that's my phone number. But you've
I know,
already
I know that
got my number, Sven. So
I have your number. I don't need your number.
Um.
Good morning, Nick.
But yeah. Hey, Stan, what's up?
It's raining like hell in Berlin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all day.
Yeah, it's nice and sunny here. Can't complain.
We
But
have right
West
now
Virginia's. Sorry,
77.
go ahead.
77 degrees.
It's not bad though. Does it
It's okay.
It gets hotter though, doesn't it?
Last week we had 101.
Wow.
But the problem is we have one day we have 100, the next day we have 70, the next day we have 95, the next day we have 72, and it's a little bit crazy. But
Do you guys have
okay.
AC? Like, because I know that's a big problem.
For what do I need an ACE for? 100 degrees. It's a little bit warmer, and
No,
nobody.
AC, like
100
air
degrees is
conditioning.
hot, man.
That's hot.
Yeah, air conditioning that cools down
Vic,
the
Vic,
house. I know it
Vic,
doesn't usually get that hot. So
we don't need an AC in Germany. 100 degrees, and so what?
So are you being
You are
sarcastic?
way too soft.
I don't usually. So my AC, I'm one of these weird people that have their AC at like 77 degrees. I don't put it lower than that. Honestly, mainly because of the mold. Because if you have your AC lower than the dew point, which here it's usually like 70 something degrees, if you have your AC lower than that, you can get a lot of mold. So I
Yeah, y'all got
actually
a
don't really use
yeah,
AC as
y'all got a
much.
lot of humidity, yeah, down in Florida. So
Yeah,
My
but
cousin in
77 is fine with me. Like that temperature for me is perfect because
yeah,
I get
my
cold. I get cold when it's lower than that.
yeah, my cousin in Tupelo, she pays, I think, at least $1,000 in 3 or 4 months in the summer for this AC alone.
Wow.
The electric bill. This thing runs 24/7.
She's in Jupiter, Florida.
No, she is in
Tupelo,
Tupelo,
Oh,
Tupelo,
Mississippi.
Tupelo. I think it's
Mississippi. Yeah,
Jupiter. Oh,
Tupelo,
okay.
Mississippi.
yeah,
Mississippi. Yeah.
But
yeah,
in the summer they have between 95 and 102.
Yeah. I
yeah.
mean, my AC is not. I mean, my bill is not high. It's. I
Yeah,
mean, like
y-
total for all of the electric, it's like 80 a month, which is
yeah,
normal.
yeah. So what about you, Sven? How much is your heat bill in the winter?
Uh, my room temperature is 121 Celsius. I have to look at. Vic, you can look it up how much this is.
Yeah, because I know in the winter it gets really cold. Yeah,
No, not really cold.
not
Where I
really
was
cold.
born, that there was minus 20 Celsius. That's
Oh shit,
That's
about
like
shit,
almost
that's
zero
cold.
degrees.
Oh
that.
Yeah.
shit.
That's about minus 25 Fahrenheit.
Hmm.
Minus 20
Oh,
Fahrenheit. That's the
yeah,
coldest. And when I was young, really young, in the late 60s, we had so 8 feet snow from end November till mid April, and the average temperature was minus 25 degrees Celsius in winter.
Wow.
It was and sunshine every day, blue sky, absolute fantastic.
but that doesn't sound fantastic to me.
Um,
But
you know what? What I always said to my guys in Mississippi and at LSU, I said, you know what? When I want to do a war against the south of the USA, I send winter, I send snow.
Wow.
It's over.
yes,
It's over. You don't need a
yeah,
weapon. You don't need a gun. You don't need a bomb. Send snow. A lot
yes,
of snow.
yes, facts.
And the same is for the south. If you want to win a war against Germany, send the mosquitoes over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll send the mosquitoes. Yeah,
In South Mississippi, there's wow. In the Delta,
Yeah.
there's
Honestly,
so
where
much
I'm at right
mosquitoes.
now. Sorry.
No,
Where I'm at right now, the mosquitoes they're not they're not bad, but I think they spray a lot here. But I went down to the Everglades the other day, and oh my god, man, I got ate up.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
Did
massive
you go
mosquitoes.
to A- Alligator Alcatraz?
No, no, I wanted to find it. I wanted to go there, but I think that's
and you,
closer to
you better
Miami.
don't try it. They
I
will
think
shoot you.
that's closer to Miami.
We
Yeah.
looked it up at when was it, Vic? Last week or 2 weeks ago with
Yeah,
Celine. It's
yeah.
it's
It was last
45
week.
miles direct west of Miami.
Yeah.
and there's only one street, Route 45,
Mm. Yeah, I was
and
on towards Lake Okeechobee.
so and there is one landing thing for airplanes,
Yeah.
and I guess you shouldn't go there because there is military police, and they don't call you out, they shoot.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
plus I'm a little tan, so they're gonna think I'm a Mexican. They're gonna think I broke loose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
You
get
know.
deported to
Yeah,
Tijuana.
I know. Where are
Yeah,
they gonna deport me? El
yeah.
Salvador or something? I don't know. I'll come stay with you, Sven. They'll deport me to Germany. All right.
We have a lot of Americans here,
Yeah.
and it depends on your education. You can make a good living in Germany.
Uh, I have an associate's degree and I'm working on a bachelor's degree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
You still going to Stetson?
That's in. Yeah, I have one more year left.
Stetson has a really really good baseball team.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yeah.
We played
I have a Stetson
Stetson.
jersey on right now, actually.
Yeah, we played Stetson in 2018 in Stetson, and
Really?
they kicked our ass.
Really?
And I mean, we went to Omaha this year. We were a really good team, Mississippi State. They kicked our ass.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe this
Dude,
stuff.
Stetson
And
last
they had
year.
fans. I mean, it's not a big stadium. They have say
No,
two,
it's
2,500 people there,
yeah.
but it was packed to the roof.
I got to see. I want West Virginia actually played Stetson, and I watched the game. Of course, I had my West Virginia gear on. All my friends were picking on me, but we won the series, but we lost a couple games. And no, they. I have a couple buddies that play on the team, and they're really good. They're really good. Um, they last year they were in the they got close to the like they were in Omaha. They got close to the World Series, but I remember they beat like they destroyed Alabama. You know, they destroyed Alabama, and like Alabama at the time was a pretty good baseball team.
Yeah, I mean, Murray
Yeah.
State went to the number 9 seed, Ole Miss, Murray State, and was the 4 seed and rode all over this regional.
Mm,
These
yeah.
little schools, they can't afford a big football team, but if
Yeah.
you have one sponsor who makes it possible, and you have a really really good coach,
Mm-hmm.
you can go as little school as a Lindenwood or Murray State or Coastal Carolina. Coastal
Yeah.
Carolina was 3 points away. They lost by 3 points in the College World Series to LSU. That's not much.
Oh yeah. Yeah. For sure.
It was a close call. 2
For
1,
us
2
now,
1, and 5-3.
we have Division 1 football, so we're an FCS school in football. Problem
Yeah, but
is that the league that we're in, we're not allowed to give out scholarships. So, actually, this is funny because do you know the Water Boy, the movie The Water Boy?
Yeah.
no.
That was so the Water Boy with Adam Sandler. He's like a football
Oh
player or
yeah.
whatnot.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
I've seen the Water Boy. Yeah.
yeah. Um, and so that was filmed here at this stadium at our college stadium. That Waterboy was filmed there, and yeah, a couple of buildings at the campus. Remember the Abdullah Oblongata
Yeah.
scene that was
Yeah.
filmed here as well. In this Elizabeth Hall, which is right down
Yeah. But yeah, my
the
mama says
walkways.
that the alligator's so ornery because he got all them
Yeah,
teeth but no toothbrush.
yeah. So that like yeah, that was filmed here, you know. And it's funny because Stetson like is known to be the worst team in Division 1 right now. Like they're
That's Mississippi State.
no, I mean the worst team like in all of Division 1, like FCS,
That's Mississippi
FBS.
State by a mile.
I don't know. I think Mississippi State would beat us, but
I don't think so.
I don't know. We're an FCS school.
And we got blown out by Toledo by 500 at
Yeah, but
home.
they're still FBS. They're an FBS school.
I mean, Georgia State went to Tennessee and bent their asses over.
No, I mean
It's
it
no
could happen,
problem.
but like we're literally the worst FCS school like in the country, like when it comes to that.
I
so.
tell you what, teams like North Dakota State, South Dakota State, Montana State are
Yeah.
better as 10% of the Power Four schools.
Mm. Damn.
I'm pretty damn sure if Mississippi State from last season goes to North Dakota State, they beat us easy.
Oh yeah. No, but
easy.
North Dakota, but that's what I was saying is like North Dakota State's like the best FCS team there is.
Yeah,
whereas
it's
Stetson's the
Montana
worst.
State, South
know.
Dakota State, North Dakota State.
Oh, they
That's
got Delaware in the new college football game. They got Delaware and
Yeah,
Missouri State.
Delaware
Missouri
and
State.
Missouri State are now
Yeah.
they're in Conference USA. Yeah.
I went to a Delaware game before.
Yeah, we got Conference USA has been adding these FCS teams. They already
Yeah.
got a Sam Houston State and
Well,
Jacksonville State.
Jacksonville
Yeah.
State. That's where Rich Rod was, and they're very. So he took them from FCS to the FBS, and in their very first year at Conference USA, they won their conference, and
Yeah, they did.
yeah. He had like 60, literally the same deal that is like with West Virginia this year. He did the same thing at Jacksonville State. He had like 60 new players and they won their conference. You know.
what I ask me is why is not a single Virginia school relevant in football?
I know.
This is
know.
crazy. I
West
mean,
Virginia should be. They used to be really good, and they just for the
Right. Well, I mean,
Neil Brown. Neil Brown
when
screwed them.
you remember when Jacksonville State beat Florida State? Was Rich Rod coaching them then?
I don't remember that actually. I got to use the restroom real quick. So hold on.
I think that was in 2021 that Florida State lost to Jacksonville State. Yeah.
I mean,
And they were still, and they were, they were FCS then.
yeah, and but this stuff always happens. I mean, Georgia lost. Okay, they lost to Wendy, but in 2016, Wendy was literally an FCS school. Really, I mean, they were worse, 10 times worse as Mississippi State was, and last year. They won two games for 10 years in a row in the East.
Yep.
And Missouri and by the way, Rick, did you know Josh Heupel, the Tennessee guy,
Mm-hmm.
in his first 3 years, how many games did he win regular season?
7.
In his first 3 years at Tennessee.
Oh, in his first 3 years, he won 7, and then 10, and then 8. So
Yeah, 25.
So with 25 regular season wins. Yeah.
Yeah. And in year one, he had a terrible roster, right?
Right.
We can agree on that.
Right.
Do you know how many games Tennessee won before Heupel came there the last 3 years?
The last 3 years.
15. You don't have to look it up. 15.
Right.
So, and now the Tennessee fans run around and want to tell me how shitty Mississippi State is. We had 2 losing seasons. We went to 13 straight bowl games before Mike Leach passed away. We had 2 shitty seasons because they decided to go with Arnett instead of an air raid guy. So
So instead of going out and and hiring someone, you mean
yeah, I mean,
who could
if Levy comes
coach the
one
air
year earlier
raid?
instead of Arnett, if Levy comes, he wins 10 games with this team. He had Will Rogers, he had Dylan Johnson, Woody Marks, both are in the NFL now, running backs. I mean, Will Rogers in the air raid was fantastic. He was you know that, and you said it 1,000 times, and
Yeah, he
he was
was.
the
Yeah.
second or third best quarterback in the SEC. He threw for 4,000 yards in his sleep. He was fantastic. So, and the defense was okay, not top 20, but so top 30, top 32, around this. So, and we always won 8, 9 games. Sometimes, in a bad year we had 7 wins. In a really good year we had 10 wins. So, around this marks between 7 and 9 wins. So, and these Tennessee fans running around and say, "Look at Mississippi State. You should be relegated to the FCS." They were shit for 25 years. Since 2002,
Yeah, no,
Tennessee.
they're just
They,
midgets
they
punching
were
down.
terrible, absolutely horrible.
They're just
So
midgets punching downward.
and the joke is they had 10 times the money Mississippi State had. Not 10 times, maybe double the money,
Yeah.
and they still couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
So, and I tell you what, uh, in 2020, as it this year, we win 4 games, maybe 3 or 4 games. But next
Yeah.
season, we should get an easier schedule. I mean, Oklahoma, Florida, and Mississippi State. We have the 3 hardest schedules. Maybe, maybe you can argue Wisconsin. So that's the by far, by a mile, the 4 hardest schedule you can find. I mean, our 5 home games is 4 playoff teams. We play 4 playoff teams at home, plus a borderline top 15 team at Ole Miss. How many games should Mississippi State win there? We win, maybe Ole Miss, maybe. Yeah. And what I hope is that Texas loses week 1 at Ohio State. They lose to Georgia, and the last week, Texas A&M rose into Austin and beats them by a late field goal, and that would eliminate Texas from the playoffs. It would be so funny.
It
I can
it would be. Yeah.
I can't stand these obnoxious Texas
Yeah.
fans.
I
I
can't
can't
either.
stand.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, if
Yeah.
they
No.
lose, you
Yeah. Yeah. I
don't.
don't think anyone can.
I mean, if they win a game or two, they are all over the place. If they lose, you can't find them for half a year.
Yep.
I mean, if you lose, man up and be there. It's no problem.
Yeah, I think this year
Yeah.
Tennessee will
Yeah. Good
snap back to
morning. Yeah. I
reality.
need to get caught up on the chat. Yeah. Good morning. Yeah. Yeah.
Jarrett,
Yeah. Yeah. Good morning, Matt. Yeah. Yeah. What's up, Big Orange?
Yeah, Big Orange waits for the baseball season. I think Tennessee
Yeah.
goes
Good morning. Yeah. Good morning, Justin.
yeah, Tennessee goes 8-4 in
yeah, I was
football.
just about to say,
It's not
yeah,
because the quarterback. I think Dylan Sampson is too big of a loss. He was fantastic.
mm-hmm,
He was a difference maker. He was the man.
yeah,
and I
Yeah,
don't
he was
think
the
you
man.
can
Yeah.
replace this.
No, he was actually, yeah, he didn't get too much credit, but he was actually really good, and we're
He
missing a
was
lot from
he
him.
was absolute fantastic.
Yeah, that's probably a bigger loss than Nico. Honestly, way bigger of a loss.
Nico is no loss.
He's kind of
Nico is a
trash.
Nico is a bust.
Yeah,
I mean,
I mean, he's still better than Joey
but
Aguilar.
he was
I
a freshman
mean,
I'm
last
not
year.
sure.
Wasn't he
I'm
a
not
freshman last
sure.
year?
no, he was,
A
he was
sophomore.
a sophomore. Yeah.
Sophomore. Okay.
Vic, want to do a little bet, a little €10 bet, a little
Okay,
$10
sure,
bet.
sure.
Look, I bet that Joe Aguilar throws at least 10 more touchdowns than Nico Iamaleava the whole season,
Dang, that sounds
last season.
lofty, but it's not. It kind
10,
of isn't
10
because
touchdowns more.
Nico's at UCLA, so
Yeah,
No,
like,
all
no. I mean the last season. Nico at Tennessee had how many touchdowns? 25 or
probably
something like that. I mean, what Nico did at Tennessee, not at UCLA. This is unfair.
that's what. No, no, no.
So
Like I said, I agree with you.
you can't do that. I mean,
Uh,
Nico, the last season at Tennessee. So and you add 10 touchdowns, and I bet you that Aguilar throws at least 10 touchdowns more. And I
more
tell
than
you why, Vic.
Nico. Yeah, I'll
And I
take. Yeah, I'll
I wouldn't
take
do
that bet.
10.
Yeah, yeah,
okay,
I'll
Vic,
take it.
you write it down and you remember me next year. Huh? I'm an
You
old
remember
man.
this face? You remember my
Right,
name?
No,
right.
no, no. I pay my bets. We are
Yeah,
just
I know.
fine.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've also got a bet with Lou that Illinois finishes the season unranked.
Yeah.
Uh, I I think
I
Indiana is higher is better as Illinois.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I'm pretty damn sure. This this coach, I don't know what he has at Indiana. He has it. He is a straight up.
Kirk Snetti.
Yeah, Signetti.
He's a
Yeah.
beast.
He knows what he's doing. It's the same with the Arizona State coach, your Dillingham. I
Yeah, for
Yeah,
mean,
sure.
the first year we thought Dillingham didn't know what he was doing, but
yeah, he had absolutely no team. I
no,
mean, if you get a team handed from home Edwards, from home freaking Edwards, what do you expect?
Hmm.
I don't know.
Huh?
I'm hoping Rich Rod can be somewhat of like a Kurt Snetti this year.
I don't
I'm
think
not
so.
saying it's gonna happen, but
No,
like
no.
I do think long term he will succeed, but I think like I don't know if it will be this year that will be any good, but he does have that. He has that attitude, that winning attitude,
The
and Neil
good thing
Brown
is
did not
he
have that
knows West
shit.
Virginia. He was
Yeah,
there. That's the good thing. The
yeah,
bad thing is it's not his team. I mean,
no,
Vic and UGA got lucky when Kirby took over that Mark Richt recruited
he
pretty
had a
damn
good
well,
team,
and
decent.
he won 9-10 games every single
Yeah,
year, and they had a foundation.
and that
So
was before the transfer portal. So like all
yeah.
of the guys,
Rick,
I mean
I
everybody.
mean, the people can say what they want. Mark Richt was a pretty damn good
Yeah,
football coach,
He was.
but UGA was sick and tired to lose to Alabama year after year after year
well they
after
didn't lose.
year
They didn't lose in the
uh,
next year because
Well, we
they didn't
in
play.
the SEC championship game.
This was this was more or less
or to LSU, but
this was more or less going 10-2 every year, and not It's
Yeah,
kind of
10, yeah, yeah, 9-3, 10-2
nine and
every
three,
year.
ten
Yeah,
and two, and just
yeah, he
crack
won
it on the
9, 10 games
doorstep, but
in
not
this league.
going anything past it.
yeah, exactly, exactly, Nick.
But no, but
And
I mean, I see what you're saying there. Like Kirby Smart, taking over. He had a foundational team. Like he had everything he needed, and they still went 8-5, but it was like a good step with what like Rich Rod. What he's taken over is like just he had to bring in 70, 60,
Yeah,
70 new players.
yeah,
Some of
yeah.
them are really
He's
good, but still,
yeah, it's a complete rebuild,
you
like
know.
Mississippi State.
complete rebuild. Yeah, yeah. He was left with the team that that Neil Brown left, and then
Yeah.
a lot of play, players left. You bring a lot of new
Yeah.
players in, so
The biggest worry that I have is the line of scrimmage. Whereas actually, like when it comes to the skill position players, I'm not worried at all. Like you have Jaheim White, who was an outstanding running back. He put up 800 yards his first 2 years. He's coming back. He's going to be a really good player. And then the quarterback position, you have Nico Markiel. He started already. He started like 6 games. And he won all 6 games that he started. And he's from Chandler, West Virginia. I mean Chandler, Arizona, and he was a 4-star out of there. So he's not like he has a lot of potential. And that we brought in Jalen Henderson from Texas A&M. He started a couple games. He was like one of that. I think he started this season until he got injured, but he was. He's like one of the kind of like a not saying he's Pat White, but he's kind of like that Pat White type player. He's just really fast.
yeah, yeah. Good morning. Yeah,
Yeah,
good morning, Harry.
but so I mean, and then wide receiver, we picked up some good pieces at wide receiver. So skill positioned, I'm not worried about. It's just like we got some talent. We got a couple of players out of the portal for the lines of scrimmage, but it still seems like
Yeah,
you have to put that in place, and
yeah.
that's hard to do.
And West Virginia has not to play the SEC schedule.
No.
It's a little bit easier. I mean,
Yes.
think of this. Levy came in, and Shapen got injured week 4. We already got schooled by a guy named Cam Skidby.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we went to Arizona State, and he ran for 2,000 yards on us. It was
Yeah.
unbelievable. I think Sam Levitt threw 3 passes in the whole game. The rest was Skippy Doo and
Scooby Doo.
yeah, he was amazing, absolutely amazing. So and then Van Buren comes in. His first game overall was at Texas, and the next week back to back at UGA. 2 weeks later at Tennessee, and then at Ole Miss. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
That's the
that's
thing. That's what like people always forget. Like when they're doing, especially for West Virginia, and like they're doing their predictions and stuff. People forget that like literally every single team in the Big 12 is West Virginia. Like in a sense, I mean,
yeah.
it's like it's just wide open. Not saying West Virginia's gonna do too much. My point is that like there's a chance that it does, that we do something, because
No,
it's just Arizona
you have
State was ranked last.
yeah,
West
you have it.
Virginia a year before was ranked last, and we
Yeah,
were 9-4. So like every time that a team is ranked last in the Big 12, they end up being one of the best teams. So
in
it
the Big
shows
12,
you.
you have a chance to win every game.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a
So
bunch of 80 overall teams. It's just a
yeah,
bunch of
and
like
if
regular
Mississippi State
teams.
or Tennessee or Missouri or Kentucky rolls into Athens, it's an L.
Yeah.
Everybody and their grandmother knows that Tennessee or Missouri or Mississippi State or Kentucky or Vandy will not win in Athens.
Yeah.
We came
There's
one
no
time close.
guarantee. Yeah,
One
exactly. There's no
in
guaranteed wins
yeah,
or
in the
losses
last
in the
20
Big
years,
12.
we came one game. It was really close. Will Rogers freshman year,
Mm-hmm.
where JD Daniels was the quarterback, and he needed a heroic effort with 2 minutes to go, and he threw a pass over 50 yards to seal the deal. And
Mm-hmm.
we were up by 3 points at this point, and we lost the game by 4 or something like that.
Yeah.
But this was the last time and the only time in 20 years when we were even close to Georgia. So, and it's the same with Alabama under Saban. I mean, Mississippi State goes to Tuscaloosa, it's an L.
Mm-hmm.
Ole Miss goes to Alabama, it's an L. Tennessee goes to Alabama, it's an L. Everybody knew that. So,
Yeah, that's the thing. Like the Big 12, in the Big 12, there's no like guaranteed teams that if you go play them, you're gonna lose. But at the same time, there's no guaranteed teams that you go there and you're gonna win either. You know what I mean? Like,
Arizona State was one ref call, one bad call,
yeah,
one really bad call away to put Texas out.
and they were hot. They were a hot
And
team.
Arizona
They
should
were
have won
hot.
this game. They were the
Yeah.
better team.
I mean, they were hot. I mean, not saying that they would win at all, but if they would have gotten past Texas, it would have been interesting because they were playing really good.
Yeah.
But
Next stop, Horseshoe. They had to
no,
go
they would
to
have lost that. They would definitely would have lost to Ohio State. But
yeah.
but my point is that like they were a hot team. They were fun to watch at that time.
They deserve to be in the playoffs.
Hmm. Oh yeah, no doubt. But like that just shows you like these teams like in the Big 12 they're tough. They are tough.
Yeah, and
It's just we
it's
have so much parity. All the teams are the same, so it's like
so.
it's hard
Uh,
to win it all in the Big 12.
uh, but the problem for Georgia is, and for Texas is now, uh, we leave Kentucky and Mississippi State out. Yeah.
Hmm.
So Georgia doesn't know if they Kentucky last year Georgia beat them by 1 point, 13-12 by 1 point. You never know.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, Kentucky, yeah, always
This is
plays
crazy.
us tough in
Yeah,
Lexington. So
yeah, it's crazy. So, and if Kentucky comes to Athens, they lose by 150 after one
yeah,
quarter.
yeah,
But I told my friend Barney that
Body
he can't
blue.
win so many
no
games.
Barney, yeah,
Yeah, Barney.
big
Barney.
Barney Ross,
Yeah,
the
I,
Kentucky Blue Balls, yeah.
yeah.
Barney
I
blue.
told him, oh, a little cat.
Barney blue.
Uh, she don't want to play. She want to go down.
Sorry, go
Yeah,
ahead. I
and
didn't mean to interrupt you.
Barney is on the same page like me. He said it's a complete rebuild, and we go from 26. We survived this season, and in 26 we are back. But not we are back. We are winning the SEC. We are back winning uh, positive games, 6, 7, 8 games, and I truly believe this
What?
because the foundation is there. We have the fourth highest ranked quarterback in the 27 class, uh, and no, in the 26 class. Yeah, in the 26 class, and if Levy brought in 2 former head coaches to fix this defense, and it will get better this year. Not a lot, but if we are ranked, let's say 60s. That's 70 spots better as last year. So, and we go from there. It will
All
be
right.
a
Well.
long.
All right. Yep. All right. All right. All right. Well, boys, it's getting kind of late. It's after 10. Yeah, I've been going for over
After 10,
2 hours. So
it's after
yeah, I'm
4.
gonna have. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna have to let you guys go now. So appreciate you guys
Yeah.
coming on the stream with me.
Alrighty.
Tomorrow, 6 or 5.
Yeah. 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to.
And then I'm also gonna be on. I'm gonna be on Rec Talks college football show on Friday. So
There's a rector shit show here
It's shit
yeah.
show.
with Pete, with
Yeah.
Pete,
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
Pete
I'm gonna be on. I think it's
and
gonna be
Lou.
me and Lou and Slim, and then I don't know
Oh
who
goodness.
the fourth person is gonna be because
Yeah,
I think
invite
Pete's going
Octavian.
because I think Pete's going out of town, so it's gonna be
All
me,
right.
Lou, Slim, and I don't
Uh,
know who the fourth is, but
Yo,
Vic,
I got one question. Is Jarrett on this stream? Like, it looks like he's in the thing.
he's always away. Vic, you
He's
kicked me
in
out.
there.
I wish you a nice
yeah,
day. Nick,
okay,
nice to meet you.
Hey, man, nice to meet you, brother. Alrighty, Vic. Thanks for having me on. I texted you, so
yeah, I got your number, so
all right.
yeah,
Yeah, just hit me up whenever. But,
okay,
all right, bro. I'll see you.
all right, see y'all. Okay,
You kicked me out, Vic.
right, kicking you out, right. Kick. Okay, so that's going to be it for me as well. So, yeah, we'll be back on Friday at 6. I'm also going to be on Rec Talks show at 9. So, yes, hope to see all of y'all there. But until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again next time.